Good morning, everybody, and happy March. We meet again. Welcome to the start of the video. The fish have been fed, and I'm definitely ready to eat, but I'm gonna start my morning, how I start my morning most mornings, with some core. If you saw my morning routine video, that's how I really do try to start my mornings every morning. But let me rewind. Hello, it's been a few weeks since I posted a video. I've been training hard, I've been working hard, and I intended to get this video up the first week of March, but y'all, I was tired. As soon as March hit, I had to take a little break. I was exhausted. All I wanted to do was sleep and eat. That's it. So hibernated for a week, slept. I went on a hunt for chocolate cake, which I could not find anywhere that wasn't just absolutely terrible for you. I was looking for a healthy chocolate cake and I couldn't find any. So one day when I get some time, I'm gonna learn how to make healthy chocolate cake because that's all I wanted last week. So that's an update. Also, the seasons are changing in Denver, or I mean, I guess it's trying. It goes from being 65 degrees one day to 20 degrees the next day. Today it's overcast. It's probably in the 40s, but my skin has started being really dry. I've been exfoliating. I've been moisturizing like normal. When I first moved here, my skin was just in shock at how dry it was here, and I was like constantly peeling and flaking. And then after a few months, I got used to it. I learned how to moisturize. I was hydrating extra, but suddenly in the last 2 weeks, my skin has gone back to being dry again. Like I just put on camera lotion again before I turned on the camera. Dry basically from the forehead down. It's like this, I think this is called the T-zone. This is oily, but the rest of my face has been dry for the last 2 weeks, just suddenly out of nowhere. So I don't know what's going on, but we are going to just power through, moisturize, hydrate, and pray about it. But in today's video, I wanted to say hello and take you guys through the plan, how I'm going to train for this 50K ultra marathon. I feel like training has officially begun in March. So just to recap, I announced in November last year that I was going to do a 50K race in 2024. And that is still one of my main goals of 2024. I started training in November, just lightly, what I thought was slow starting to train. I ran 40 miles in November, but I hadn't really run in October. I did one triathlon in October, and I did like 2 runs total in October, totaling a total of like 4 miles. And then I went from running 4 miles in October, and basically in 2023, I was working primarily on my swimming and getting ready for the triathlon. So I wasn't like completely focused on running. So when I ramped up my running from 4 miles in October to 40 miles in November, I started to feel some pain in one of my knees. And it's a pain I never experienced before. I did start running in 2021, and my focus in 2021 going through 2022 was to prepare for my first marathon. So I thought that I could pretty much just, like, I had built this base and I thought I could just take off running basically. But I learned that that was not the correct way to do it. I needed to start even more slowly than I thought. And so I had to basically sit out for 6 to 8 weeks after the knee pain started because it just wouldn't go away. And I read some books and I did my research, and I pulled back drastically on my running and focused on strength training and building up strength and mobility in my hips primarily, and that helped a lot with the knee pain. So I have been very much on it, strengthening my hips, stretching my hips, working on my strength in my knees and in my ankles. Those are areas where runners can have some problems. So after I basically rehabbed myself for 8 weeks, I was able to finally get back into running longer distances. Last week I did 7 miles. So yeah, that's the longest run I've done since in about a year and since the knee pain started. So yeah, I felt like February was like my trial month to kind of see where I was at and see if I could get back into training. And in February, I ended up running 44 miles, which I'm happy with. I didn't have any issues in February. I really went hard with running, with swimming, with strength training, and I felt good. I felt tired at the end of February, but I felt really good. And I feel like February, I really built my base back up, and it was like pre-training month. And now in March, we are officially back into training mode, getting ready for this 50K. It is about 21 weeks out as I'm speaking to you, and we're gonna do this. I'm so excited to get into it, to still continue to slowly build up. But my main focus is for this build and for preparing for this race is obviously running, but not just going out and doing whatever I want, more intentional intentional focused running, working on my speed, doing my hill work to get strong. And of course, slow and steady runs are the main focus. So running, strength training is going to be a big focus for me. Right now, I'm switching back and forth every other week from lifting weights to doing body weight exercises, just because I just got back into lifting weights maybe a month ago. I took a year off because I was broke and couldn't afford weights, and focused on body weight, and I feel like it made me a lot stronger. And swimming. I will be cross training with swimming. I think it's perfect for running because running is high impact, swimming is low impact. So running, strength training, swimming, and nutrition. That is very important. So those are the 4 things that I'm going to be focusing on getting ready for this race, and I wanted to talk to you guys about that in today's video. But first things first, core is very important. So gotta have a strong core, something I want to do every single day, and I've managed to be able to do my core work about 4 to 5 times a week, at least 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But today I'm off, glory to God, and I'm going to be able to do 20 minutes of core this morning. So let's get to it. I'm always happiest when I'm incorporating core work into my daily routine. It really helps to improve your balance and stability when you have a strong core, and I find myself able to hold myself up better when I'm running and I'm starting to get tired, and also I can hold a better body position in the pool when my core is strong. So just little things like that, just overall strength. And it's good to have a strong core, not only for any sport but also just for everyday life. Finally, time for me to eat. Core workout all done, hip workout all done, and I even stretched. Y'all, the bagel situation used to be a whole thing. Shout out to Debbie for the bagel guillotine. I used to have to take my bagel out of the freezer because I put my bread in the freezer because I ain't got money for bread that spoils, okay? So I put my bagels in the freezer, so I would have to take them out like an hour before I wanted to eat, and sometimes I would forget, and then it would be really sad. So now, with the bagel guillotine, I don't even have to take them out, really. Just, I do have to watch where it cuts, just like that. Debbie said she was tired of me slicing my thumbs open on the video, so she sent me a bagel guillotine. Look at that. Now, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it is a lot later than I would normally like to get started, but I got back from a trip yesterday, and when I come back from a trip the day after, I'm usually moving slower, getting up later, because I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired, I'm usually a little fatigued. So it is literally almost 12:30 right now, and I'm just eating my first meal. I don't like to start most workouts with food because I don't like stuff just like sloshing around in there. I usually like to do something short for like 20-30 minutes and then eat immediately. So we're about to eat, but first we have to see if this avocado is actually going to be good. Now, we had a conversation about avocados a couple videos ago. Sprouts has the best avocados, okay? Not King Supers, not Natural Grocers, Sprouts. But I was in a hurry the other day. I didn't have time to go to Sprouts. It's like 15-20 minutes from here, and I was like, let me just, first I was going to do without it because I don't want to waste my money. But then I went to Natural Grocers and the avocados seemed okay. So I picked 2 up. This is one of them. Now the question is this avocado going to be brown when I cut it open, or is it going to be a good avocado? Are you good? I don't know. We're going to find out right now. Is it a good avocado? We've got about a 50% chance that this avocado is good or brown and rotten. So let's find out right now. It feels good. Moment of truth. Wow. This is the best looking avocado I've ever gotten from Natural Grocers. Shout out to Natural Grocers. They actually did it this time. Look, no brown spots. Crazy. Yay. That's crazy. That is probably one of 20 avocados I bought from Natural Grocers before I learned my lesson and stopped buying them from there. I probably bought like 3 good avocados from there out of 20. We are not only blessed today, we are highly favored. So this has become my go-to breakfast. Whoa. Okay, take 2, pardon the interruption. The maintenance man just came to fix our washing machine, which started leaking recently. But anywho, like I was saying, and I already started eating because I was like, I'm not gonna film while he's in here. So I already started eating. So this has been my go-to breakfast for the last almost 3 months. I don't know what happened. If you've been following the vlogs, you know I've been an egg girly, but I just have not been into eggs for like 4 or 5 months. I don't know what it is. I can't bring myself to eat eggs right now. It was one day just poof, chop. So I decided to switch it up. I haven't even been eating my oatmeal, y'all. That's how how many changes have been going on. I don't know what is going on, but I've been really enjoying eating smoked salmon bagels. I don't eat these every day, but probably every other day I'll have a smoked salmon bagel. The only thing I don't like about it is smoked salmon is so expensive, but so are eggs. So smoked salmon bagel with avocado. That's one of my go-to. Some everything but the bagel seasoning on it. Now, if I had some cucumbers and some pickled onions, that would level up the game. But I also have a salad here, and I do eat an apple almost every single day. So this is my first meal of the day. I also have a cup of tea on the stove, so y'all know I gotta have my tea. So that's my first meal of the day. I'm breaking my fast with this, and this is gonna help carry me over into my next workout. And I'm probably gonna snack on some pistachios and some pickles after this while I wait for the next workout. I like to space it out by a few hours, but y'all, I'm gonna eat this, and I will see y'all in a bit.
Good job. You look like a mermaid.
All right, swim is done. Time for the gym, and I'm just gonna do a short 30-minute full body workout. Just full body. As you can see, it's raining now. The weather's supposed to get a little bit crazy tonight, maybe. We'll see. I'm excited to see what it looks like tomorrow. So swimming and strength training today. When it comes to swimming, I'm definitely I just really want to get to a place where I'm having fun at the pool. I really want to get to a place where I look forward to swimming and I'm not like having an intense cramp in my stomach that feels like I'm about to give birth to a child every single time I go to get in the pool. It's still like that. I'm intimidated by the people who can swim better than me, which is pretty much everybody. But I am not gonna give up. Today I felt particularly scared today, but it's like that sometimes. It's just like a roller coaster like this. Oh, and then after that I did a full body workout, full body dumbbell workout, about 30 minutes. When it comes to my strength training, I do about 2 full body workouts a week and then 1 upper body, 1 lower body. So I just keep it simple. Obviously running is the priority right now. And what I used to do was I used to think that if I wasn't strength training for at least an hour, it didn't count, but it definitely does count. Now I don't do any more than 30 minutes. I just do 30 minutes and that gets my strength training in. I'm not doing too much. I'm not hurting myself and I'm still making myself strong. Trying to focus on the little things right now, get my core work in, making sure that I'm hitting my legs at least once a week to help strengthen my legs, and just having overall body strength just really helps with everything. One thing I do want to say about the gym, we're about to go to this stuff. One thing I do want to say about the gym, I will say this. I started out as a Planet Fitness girly and then graduated to lightly, but not really, nicer places than that. No shade to Planet Fitness as a good place to start, but don't count yourself out if you think that if you really want to go to work out somewhere nice, not that Planet Fitness isn't nice, but if you want to level up your workouts, go check out some nicer gyms than what you might think you can necessarily afford or be at. It really helps to give you extra motivation to go to the gym when it's a nicer gym. Like for example, this one, after we worked out, we went and got in the hot tub. And then we went and got in the sauna, and that's a really good incentive to go to the gym. It's like, okay, I'm gonna get my workout in, and then after I'm done, I can reward myself by going to the sauna. I can reward myself by going to the hot tub. But that's the kind of place I didn't think I could afford necessarily. But after meeting my new swim coach, I definitely was on a high that day, and I went home and I looked up nicer gyms with pools, and I found the one that we're going to now, and went and toured it. Just set up a tour. We got a tour, went that day. and it turns out that it was within the budget, more than I've ever paid for a gym membership before. But I can reserve a lane at the pool. There's a ton of space to work out, and it's not everybody working out on top of each other. I've never seen it like super duper crowded. Today at 4 o'clock on a weekday, it wasn't hardly crowded at all. So stuff like that. And then when you paying more for the gym, you get your butt up and go because you're paying for it. So just some food for thought. Go tour out a nicer gym just to see. If you don't want to sign up for it, you don't have to. And sometimes if you sign up with someone else, then they bring the rate down. So just go check it out. Don't count yourself out. Don't tell yourself you can't. Just go see for yourself. So that is food for thought. We're going to go in the store and get some stuff before the clouds open up real bad. Now, one thing I would not recommend is going to get pizza after you just worked out very, very hard. But what I'm telling myself is I need to carb up because I have a long run tomorrow. When it's bad weather, you just need to eat pizza. Sorry for the weird angle, but it dumped snow last night. We have about 1 foot of snow and it's long run day. So needless to say, I will not be running outside, but I do still want to get it done. So what I'm going to do is I'm still going to get the run done, but I'm going to go to the dreaded treadmill. I'm going to practice my race day nutrition. So I will be taking 1 energy gel during this run about halfway through. And that's about it. This is my long run of the week. Slow, steady, just building aerobic capacity and mental capacity because this is going to be very challenging mentally to finish this run. This will be my longest treadmill run ever. Whoever would have told me a few years ago that I would ever run more than 2 miles on a treadmill, I would think you're lying. I want to talk to y'all, but first I gotta eat this breakfast: watermelon, waffle, and bacon. Late breakfast, we'll call it brunch. Cheers. I would say that was definitely a successful snow day. Like I said, it was hard to get outside, but we did it. That was my longest official run on the treadmill ever. Most I've ever done is 5 miles, and I will definitely say the first 4 miles were excruciating. I did not know how I was going to make it, but once you get through halfway, it's like, okay, all I have to do, I have less than halfway to go. So we got through halfway, walked in the snow to get there, walked back home in the snow. I had snow all in my hair, all in my eyelashes, and it's still snowing, y'all. It's still snowing. If you don't like snow, don't move to Denver, okay? Just don't move to Colorado, period. Like, it's like every time it gets nice again, it snows again. But someone did tell me like a week ago that March and April are Colorado's snowiest months. So love that for me. But finished breakfast, and now I have a delicious protein smoothie. I actually have the recipe for this on the channel if you want to check it out. Trying to be more aware of how much protein I'm getting. I don't really count my calories or anything like that, but I'm pretty aware of how much I'm eating and what I'm eating, and I know that days like today and the day before, long runs like this, I usually eat a lot more. And eating meat again has been a game changer for me. Getting more protein in has been a serious game changer for me as far as my recovery, how sore I feel the next day. It's just like night and day. When I was doing the vegan/vegetarian thing, I was sore for days, like 3 days after a workout, and I'm pretty sure tomorrow I'll be just fine. I stretched, of course. I foam rolled. Get you a foam roller. Where's my foam roller? Get you a foam roller if you're running or if you're doing anything exercise. Get you a foam roller. It's like $10 on Amazon. It really just helps to break apart any knots, loosen up that muscle tightness. And I'm not gonna lie, low key, like doing this after that run definitely hurt a little bit in some places, but it's gonna hurt a lot less tomorrow when I wake up in the morning. Like I can pretty much guarantee that I'm not gonna be that sore tomorrow morning. So get you a foam roller. Yeah, today was long run day. Got my 8 miles in, and I'm just really trying to make sure that I'm paying attention to not just the big things during this training, but the little things. Stretching, foam rolling, getting in my protein, making sure I have my nutrition on point, which speaking of nutrition, so I will be having to take in nutrition during this race as you do for any long run, like a marathon or a half marathon. You just can't continuously burn calories and burn energy for that long without replacing some of it. You'll be able to replace all of it, but you can try to replace some of it. So practicing with your nutrition beforehand is important. Energy gels are really popular. They have a lot of carbs, sugar in them, and it helps fuel you during long runs. This is my favorite. You might remember this from when I was getting ready for my marathon. Your energy gels, not sponsored, but these are my favorite energy gels. They have real food. You'll find that a lot of energy gels have a lot of just crappy, weird ingredients in them. This is cashew butter, coconut palm nectar, blackstrap molasses, lemon essential oil, and pink Himalayan salt, all organic. And that's it. 145 calories. I burn usually about 100 calories per mile. So if I'm gonna run 31 miles this summer, I'm gonna need to replenish as much of that as possible. And it's, like I said, it's important to practice before your race so that you can train your stomach to be able to take in food while you're running. So cashew lemon is the best flavor. I love these. And I also had like half a pack of these Scratch Energy Chews. I didn't really need them. I'm not feeling sleepy or sluggish at all. I really didn't feel like I needed this, but once you get to the point where you're feeling depleted, it's usually too late. So I had one of these at 4 miles, and I had half a packet of these. The other half I ate while I was at work, because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I take these while I'm at work. They have 50 grams of 50 milligrams of caffeine per packet, so it's equivalent to a cup of coffee. And a lot of times I will take these at work to help keep me awake on the plane. So yeah, half a pack of this, and yeah, stomach's feeling fine. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm so glad I got through that. Today's run was long, slow, just to help to build my aerobic base and help me mentally just be able to keep going, because once it gets hard, or especially in the first few miles of a run, it's usually the hardest the first few miles mentally. It's like, oh my god, I just want this to be over. But you have to push through, and you have to train yourself to be able to push through longer and longer times. So yeah, that's what the long run is all about, but I'm still gonna be incorporating shorter, easy runs. Like I said earlier, speed work. It's finally time for me to start working on my speed, my hill work as well. Help make me strong, help me to be able to power up those hills, give me them powerful legs and powerful engine. So cheers to that. We got our protein smoothie, we have our plan set in motion, and I'm so excited to be on the road to getting this race done, and not just done and not just finishing, but I really want to finish strong. That is my goal, to finish strong. Don't worry, the green beans are coming, but we got steak, New York strip. Yes. With sweet potato, and this is my first time cooking steak. I was aiming for medium to medium rare. So let's see what we got going on here. Feels soft. Did she do it? Ooh. Okay, a little more than, that's medium. Medium steak. Okay, I'm proud of myself. Good job. Thank you. Okay, that might have been a little bit closer to medium rare, just a tad bit more than I had gone for, but still good. That's how I like my steak. Don't come for me. I know steak cookery is a very controversial topic, but don't come for me, and I won't come for you for ordering well done steak with a straight face. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. That's it. I just wanted to let y'all in on the plan, give you a couple of life updates, and get this training and what feels like finally getting this training started. I look forward to sharing this journey with you, finishing strong, and oh yeah, setting little milestones along the way. I'm going to be doing a 25K before the 50K, about halfway through the training. So that'll give me a good gauge of where I'm at, of what I need to do, if I'm good, if I'm feeling like there's some things I can improve on. So that I already signed up for. It's done, and I am super excited. So I'm going to keep my eye on the 25K for now, and then we will take care of the 50K this summer. So if you enjoyed the video, you already know exactly what to do, okay? So just do it. And if you are still watching the video all the way to the end, I want you to leave the salute emoji because we understand the assignment, we are on it, and we are on a mission now, okay? So leave the salute emoji if you watch the video all the way to the end. That way I know, okay? You don't have to comment if you never comment. Just leave that emoji. Do it for me. Okay, thank you. If you would like to support the channel and you like what you see, there's a link down in the description for you to do so. And that is it. I will see you guys very soon with another video. Happy March. Enjoy the rest of your month and make sure that you guys are taking very good care of yourselves. I will see you next time.